This is rather bright right now, but it's the best I got since I'm filming at night, so that's what I get for waiting. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Alyssa, in case you are new here, and thank you for clicking on this video today. Today I decided to do a full face wearing, well, mostly full face, wearing Huda Beauty cosmetics. And I really got inspired to do this look because I am subscribed to the Allure Beauty subscription box, and this last month, July, was a collab with Huda Beauty, and so it included like her favorite products. So I thought that I would go ahead and place an order on their website since they did include a little discount promo code with getting the box. So I placed a big order on Huda Beauty website and got it shipped to my house pretty quick and decided to film a full face of it, especially because included in the July beauty box there was an exclusive lip shade that was just exclusive to the box. So that's kind of more the reason why I wanted to film this. I got a full face here pretty much, so I have the I got the Huda Beauty foundation, which I've heard good things about. I also got the concealer, I got the powder, I got one of the Obsessions eyeshadow palettes in Ruby, since that is my birthstone, Ruby, so I thought I'd get that one. And then I got the Tantour cream bronzer, and I think that was all that I bought. Yeah. I decided not to get like the primer or setting spray just because I wanted to see how my products work, my go-to primer and setting spray, before purchasing those. It didn't really make much sense to me to buy the primer and the foundation. If I knew that the foundation was going to work with my primer, I would just go with that. Yeah, so that was pretty much it. And then obviously I got the liquid matte lipstick. I decided to not stick on these Huda Beauty lashes that came in the box because I don't really wear false lashes anyways, so I just feel like I'd rather give these away to someone else who actually uses fake lashes because I'm just not a huge falsies fan. That's all. Oh, and I almost forgot, I also got the body shimmer here, which I don't have in front of me. It's in my other room. But yeah, so if you want to see how I film this full face slash upper body with this makeup tutorial, then just keep watching. So starting with primer, I am loving right now the Smashbox Primerizer. It's like a primer and a moisturizer in one. It is awesome. Next we have the Huda Beauty foundation, and a little bit more yellow than I would have wanted, to be honest, but it's the lightest shade that they had. Oh, and all the shades and everything will be in the down description box below in case you guys are wondering. But yeah, like I said, it's a little more yellow than I would have wanted, but it was the lightest shade that they had, so I just kind of made it work, and it's definitely fuller coverage, so that was awesome. As you guys can see, I'm working with a lot of trouble spots right now. This is not usual for my face, but it had its work cut out for it for sure. Next I have the Huda Beauty concealer. Again, this one's a little more yellow than I would have wanted. Looking back now, I should have probably mixed it in with like a mixing medium, like a white or something, but it's all good. So that one provided really good coverage as well, I feel like. So just putting that in all under my eyes and then on my lids just as the setting. Next is the infamous baking powder. So this stuff is a lot more fragrant than I thought. I heard it was fragrant, but it's all good. So I just use that to set underneath my eyes. Next we're going into the Ruby Huda Beauty Obsessions palette. First I'm going to make sure that there's no creases on my lids, and then I'm going to go in with this pale pink matte shade in the top left here. Swoop that all over my lid on the top and on the bottom. Next I'm going with the salmon pink matte shade, and I'm just doing that in my transition area, blending that out a ton. I'm going to go in with this kind of metal champagne pink rose gold shade on the inner third of my lid about. Next I'm doing this purple pink kind of metal shift shade that's in the middle of the palette there. I'm putting that on the rest of my lid space. And then I'm going to go in with this hot pink matte shade, and I'm just going to put that on my lower lash line there. And then I'm taking the pale pink shade again just to make sure everything's blended out on the bottom there. And then I'm going to go back in with that salmon pink shade, and I'm going to smoke out that lower lash line even more, just to get it smoked out all around, and then bringing it around obviously to connect. And then I'm going to take that pale pink shade again and just do that all around my eye and make sure everything is super blended. And then now I am going to go in with my foundation on my forehead. So the reason that I do my foundation on my forehead after my eyes is because I make a lot of crazy faces when I do my eyeshadow, and so it just is a lot easier to put the foundation on my forehead afterwards. That way nothing sets into my wrinkles there. And then I'm obviously taking the foundation down to match my neck. Now we have the, powder. I'm just going to use the powder to set everything that I just did on my forehead, and I'm also setting the rest of my face as well. And then afterwards I'm going to set kind of my neck area, not really below the neck, but because I still have to put one more product on, but I'm just going to set everything on my face and my neck. Now we have the contour, and I believe I just got the lightest shade for this one. So this is not what I expected it to be. I expected it to be a powder. I don't know why I thought that, but I just went with it. Obviously I had already set my face with powder, but I figured I'd see anyways how it blended just on top of the powder, and surprisingly it did very well. So I just, obviously you see where I did all the contours just on my cheeks and then on my forehead, jawline, and then down my neck a little bit. So I wasn't really sure what kind of brush to use to blend this out, but I just ended up using from Lorac stippling brush and blended that out. And then I decided to do a nose contour at the last minute, so put that in. Next I'm doing my lashes, and I'm just using a Urban Decay mascara, nothing fancy. Now we have the lovely Huda Beauty, I believe this is called Not Your Mother's Pantyhose, something like that. And so I think it's just meant to kind of, basically it's like Photoshop, I want to say, except for it has like this metallic, beautiful glistening. And I also decided to use that for my highlighter as well. So that's what I just put on my cheek and on my nose. Blended that out. Now I'm going to use the star of the show, which is this Alluring shade, and this new liquid lipstick shade. And that was it. Final look. So what do you guys think? It's very glowy.
Alright, I guess that brings us to the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below, and ring that post notifications bell. That way you're notified when I post a new video. Yeah, I guess that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching.